Okay, so I thought I would make this video to show what I did to fix my Samsung Galaxy S5 after I installed the 5.0 Lollipop upgrade. So essentially what happened was I did what they told me to foolishly and just upgraded, and then I noticed that my phone was incredibly slow and I was having all kinds of problems, much like the problems that you'll find other users, hundreds, maybe thousands of users have all had problems. As you may have already seen this web page at Android Central, where people are talking about all kinds of problems that they had, and there's 1,200 comments, and there's a couple of fixes on here, and I tried all those, and they didn't really do much. So I was getting ready to do a factory reset, which was the last chance fix that everybody suggested. And so I went into my settings and I found this place on here that says backup and reset, so I figured that's where it was, and I saw factory data reset, and I thought, well, what's this other option? So I tried the reset settings option, and it basically said it's going to set everything back to the way it was or should be with a fresh OS without losing all of your data and your contacts and your phone information, without having to reset with your phone provider and all that. So I hit reset settings and it shut down my phone and started it back up. And I didn't really notice any changes other than like my swipe screen opener and things like that were a little bit different. But so I did do that, and after that I went to my browser, because that's what I use my phone mostly for. And I noticed up here at the top of the screen, when I have more than one tab open, start a new tab, there's usually a little box up there that tells you how many tabs you have open. I noticed that was missing. And I did some research, and it says you can swipe left or right to get to the tabs. Well, that didn't work. It said that there was if you press your return key at the bottom right, that that would be where you could find it. There is your recent tabs. You can sometimes get back and forth from your tabs with that, but it doesn't show all the tabs for some reason. So I got really frustrated, and I thought, okay, here's what's going on. I've already had to uninstall and reinstall several apps because they aren't functioning well with the new system. I assume because they were configured to work with the KitKat, and now that I have Lollipop, they're not working right. So I have had to uninstall and reinstall several apps, and I figured, well, I guess I have to do that with my Chrome browser. So I uninstalled it and found out that it was factory installed, so I couldn't completely uninstall it. But that took me through a new, when I restarted it, a new setup screen, setup phase, and I set it up, and it told me how I should be able to do it, and it wasn't correct. I didn't have a tabs button, and I had to always go to my recents, and it was really hard. So I decided, well, let me check the settings in my Chrome browser. So I went to settings, and I'm looking around, and I looked at a few things, but then I noticed this merge tabs and apps feature was on, and so I looked into that, and tabs live together with recent apps. And so I assume what that means is that if you open a tab in your Chrome browser from, say, within Facebook or something like that, it ties those two things together as an app, and so then they'll only show up here in the recent programs that are open, and they do. It shows up as each tab is it's an app. So what I did was I basically shut that off. Okay, I hit OK, and immediately my phone began working faster. My tabs showed up at the top. I was able to move from tab to tab. Everything seemed to work a lot faster. My camera turned on a lot faster. I was able to get out of things faster. My browsers opened up faster. My phone started up faster. And that's essentially what I did to fix it. I hope this works for you. And thank you for watching. Please share.